Okay, now this episode is what I'm expecting when I come to watch a Jun Maeda production. It was amazing! All of the feels, all of the action, all of the drama, I loved every second of it. Straight from the beginning, we were having lots of comedy. We went straight back to the whole comedy where Takajo was using his powers to do random shit and really hurting himself in the process. And that's an amazing running joke. Like, it reminds me, again, of Angel Beats, where Hinata was continuously being blasted into the ceiling on a rocket chair. It's one of those things where you see it coming and it gets a bit silly, but it's still funny as hell and you laugh every time. So the comedy in the show is still amazing. Like, especially, oh my god, when Misa came out. Misa is incredible. She is the best girl. I'm loving the hell out of her. I'm not even sure if she's going to be back anymore. They were talking about her as if she was gone already. Like, even though Yusa's powers aren't gone yet, they're acting like they're not going to be having Misa around anymore. And that would be such a waste, because Misa is such an amazing character. Yusa is so average and kind of boring. Like, she's alright, but she's nothing special. Whereas Misa is hilarious. I love the hell out of her. She's so powerful, so confident. Ugh, everything about her is just amazing. And Takajo just being in love with Yusa was incredible as well. And then how broken he was when he met Misa. It was like he was in total shell shock because he met his idol, but it was nothing like he expected. Poor guy. Oh man, this anime is so great. And one thing that I really found surprising is Now actually got the shit knocked out of her for once. I did not see that coming. I never thought there'd be a point in this anime where I saw Now get punched in the face. But it happened, and I was really shocked. Like, they got revenge on that guy really quickly, really painfully. Also on you. Poor you. You took a lot of damage in this episode. But, yeah, they got revenge on him really quickly, and it was awesome. But still, he had a go on the face, man. You don't do that. That's like bad guy logic number one. If you hit a girl in the face, you're going to get knocked down to size. Okay, so moving on. When we actually met Misa, oh, Misa's incredible. She's so insane, so deadly. She's pretty much everything that I want in a main female character. And she isn't the main female character in this one. Our main one is a different one. Now, who just kind of acts like Yuri from Angel Beats. Not really a boring character, but not a very interesting one either. Although she does have a tragic backstory, so I'm expecting that to pay off in the long run. Still, Misa was incredible. Like, she just instantly starts setting everything on fire around them. Just basically planning to burn the place to the ground just because she doesn't like how many people are around her when she wakes up. That's insane. Really, like, literally, certifiably insane. But really funny. And I did actually love Now in this episode. The little bits where she was fighting with the red-haired dude. When, like, the red-haired dude asked her a question and she was like, "I'm talking to you, bastard." And he was just, like, so shocked at how he was treated. And then Now and Misa were just like grinding each other's faces together like, nah, nani. The proper gangster shit. I love the hell out of that. I would never have expected two girls to do that, but this anime made it pull off quite well. Oh my god. Like, the forced drama was a bit much. But I mean, that's, again, normal in Jun Maeda. Like, the way that Yusa got in so much deadly trouble just because she happened to find a phone, happened to look through a message. There's no way they'd be killing off an idol just because of that. And the bad luck levels needed to make that happen are incredible as well. So it just wouldn't work, and it is a little bit forced, but you gotta get used to that from like Angel Beats and Clannad. Like, if something can go wrong, it's gonna go wrong for the drama. You gotta get used to that in this series, or you're just not gonna enjoy it much. Still, it led to one amazing final scene. I just want to say first thing of all about this scene. It was animated really damn well. Like, when you see the guy down on the floor in front of the car, the ground looked really, really damn realistic. Like, the light coming off the car and hitting the gravel, it looked so realistic. That was really cool. And I mean, it probably isn't even that hard to actually pull off that kind of animation, but still, it impressed me. I didn't see that coming. And again, we had Takajo when he was using his speed technique. Again, I screen capped it just to check they weren't letting it down. And they weren't. You could still see his complete body while he's dashing through at the speed of sound like that. It's incredible. Oh my god, poor you again. Jesus. He had to stab himself in the leg after taking a supersonic attack. That would have hurt like shit. I felt bad for him. He was like, yep, it still hurts. It really hurts. It's like, dude, oh, you don't deserve that. But god, it was amazing. And then now attacking the main guy while invisible. It was just so genius. I don't understand why they made it look like Yusa had superpowers. Like, that's a bit weird to me, but it worked, and it would work. Like, if you saw a girl doing that kind of shit, you would freak out. You'd back off like, whoa, I ain't going near that shit. And yeah, he did. It worked. It was awesome. Our side characters in this one were a bit weird to me. Like, I don't know, they're supposed to be what? Teenage delinquent kind of characters? That's cool and all, but they were like serious delinquents in some points and then seriously wussy and normal teenagers at other points. So their characters were quite inconsistent. But I don't know, I did really like the goodbye. It really felt to me like the ending of Angel Beats. Spoiler flag up here again if you haven't seen Angel Beats, but my god, it really did. The way he was saying goodbye to Misa and that song, the OSTs, when Jun Maeda takes over an anime, the OST is always going to be amazing. But I just love how it always tends to be an instrumental version of the opening that really takes precedence over everything else. And that instrumental version in this is incredible, and I can only imagine how powerful it's going to be later on when we have characters that we've actually known for the whole anime that are having really heavy emotional shit done to them, and that's playing, because that was a really emotional song. The way it swelled up when he finally confessed, that was sick. And this was a character I did not give a damn about. I mean, he was a little funny, but yeah, I did not give a damn about him. And so the fact that it kind of made me go, oh, is just enough to tell me that by episode 12, I'm going to be crying my tears out when bad shit starts to happen to our main guys. Especially since, again, we know they're coming for Yu's sister. First thing of this episode was Yu getting his little box lunch from his sister, telling her he doesn't need it anymore, and then destroying the message that she wrote on it. Nah, that's gonna all come back in a flashback when that little girl's hurt or killed or something. He's gonna be like, oh god, I was such a bad brother, and it's gonna kill us emotionally. I am looking forward to it. I want to feel them feels. Yeah. So, this anime was awesome, and the ending song was awesome. Like, I don't know if they're going to do a different ending song every time, or if it was just a special occasion because it was the first time we met Misa/Yusa. But that was really cool. The music was, like, pretty damn good. It wasn't something I'd put on my iPod, but it's something I'd listen to multiple times. The images were just awesome. It was all, like, post-apocalyptic. Yusa walking around with, like, a German Shepherd. And you know how much I love dogs. So Yusa walking around in a post-apocalypse with a German Shepherd is just awesome. Kind of reminded me of I Am Legend. So really cool. I hope they continue doing more stuff with the music. Like, the first ending was cool enough, the ending that focused on Now. This ending focused on Yusa, so I don't know, maybe they'll do an ending focused on each and every person. But I don't think there's actually any other cast members to come into this. So the only thing I can think of them doing is focusing one on the little sister. And then I don't think they'd actually focus any on the boys, because they just normally don't in Jun Maeda. But we'll see. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll have different songs each time. Maybe they'll have like the same songs sung by different people. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see how they do it. This song was awesome. The last song was awesome. I'm interested to see what comes next. And this anime was just great. This really... It's between this and Gangster right now for me, to see who becomes the #1 anime of the season. Because Gangster has just become so much better recently, and this one, it's just set up so well to crush us in the feels, and with all the action and the great animation we've been having as well, it's just perfect for me. I'm loving the hell out of it. So yeah, between this and Gangster, one of them's going to be my anime of the season. So thanks for listening, guys. If you listen to this right after watching the anime, like shortly after the video came up, I may be having a live event right now. So please do click on the link in the description, and I'll leave it in an annotation as well. I'm going to be talking with Joey Baggins about all the anime of the summer season, including Charlotte and several others. We're going to discuss like what are our favourites, what are our least favourites, and what else we can discuss. Like all the music, the characters, everything. Hopefully going to be on for like more than an hour. Like last time I was on for 2 hours by myself, so I'm sure with Joey Baggins, like, we could go for ages. That sounded kinky. I didn't mean it that way. I just mean we'll probably be live for quite a while. So definitely jump in if you can, it would be awesome. Thanks for listening, guys. Like if you enjoyed this review. Subscribe if you haven't seen more. I will see you next time.